Hi everyone, and welcome back to my stream. Today, unlike last week where I streamed for 8 hours plus, I'm only going to stream for, not even an hour, for less than an hour. I have a lot of work going on right now. I'm working on the Metroid Samus Returns guide for IGN, and I'm getting really close to finishing it up, but I do need that extra time. So, short stream. There's also a Nintendo Direct in 55 minutes, so I'll be watching that as well. So I'll end right before then. As for today, what I'm working on, like I said in the last couple of weeks, I'm going to go back to the very beginning, to the very starting point of this game, and I'm going to start working from there. I'm going to try to finish everything as much as possible before moving on. So, you have Spiral Button here. You see that I've already done some texture changes, but I haven't done any model changes. Today I'm going to start working on some model changes. They're going to be very minor. This will probably be a very boring stream, so I'll just be removing little tiny things here and there. And that's probably all I'll have time for. But hey, it's got to get done, so I'll just go ahead and get started. And the music that you're hearing is from Metroid 2. The original one, not the remake. So I'm pretty excited that it's getting released, so yeah. Oh no, is it too loud? Is my voice too loud? Because I was actually worried about that. For once. Okay, so I am going to remove the rubble and such because in this game it will no longer be an issue. Sorry, not no longer be an issue, but it'll no longer be a thing. It will have been cleaned up. You don't leave destruction and a mess like that. And hello everyone in the chat. You don't think the song fits for this stream? Well, to be frank, I don't care. I'm excited for Metroid, I'm playing it. Okay. So I'll do that first, I'll get rid of all this rubble. Alright, and the music in Metroid 2 is not that impressive, so it does get pretty lame. I'll just, yeah, I'll stop it. Like, this one's fine. I like this. I like the title theme. I like the main theme of SR 388. Then you have, like, the cavern themes, which is just... So, I don't need to listen to that. I heard enough of that when I played the game. I finished it this week as well. Last week. Finished it last week. I could get the AM2R soundtrack. I should probably actually do that after this. Do I want to get rid of all the rubble? It'd be nice to leave a few. Nah. Will you be able to somewhat see the hole to Jinjo Village as a entrance? I'm gonna leave the hole. You can't access it, but I'll leave it. I'm still figuring out how I want it to look, but it will look a little bit different. Hold on, I need to pull up the big checks. I can't see everything that's been said. Yeah, so I'm gonna watch the Nintendo Direct in an hour. That's why I'm leaving the stream early. Is this the hub? Just Autumn, Spiral Mountain? Yeah, but I am planning a number of changes. I'll leave those two. Although this section may be different. I haven't fully decided yet. This song is ear-piercing. If it's too loud, please let me know, because I can't really tell. And I did a test and it sounded actually pretty quiet, so I'm a little confused. Am I leaving anything underneath? Hold on. Have I been thinking of a modded Chuffy in this hack? To actually do something and not just the model? No. That's definitely beyond the realm of what I can do and probably a lot of people can do. So no, I have not been thinking about that. I love that you decided to go with the Autumn thing. Yes, thank you. You get the dissonance stuff to add to atmosphere, but I want to listen to it on its own, and the waves are pretty... Well, hold on, are we talking about Metroid? What it sounds like. Is this supposed to be a piece of the layer? It's a hat. I don't think I ever made that connection. Huh. I'm probably going to remove that and make a different bridge, but I'll leave it for now just in case. So, new Spiral Mountain to your... What new to Spiral Mountain are you planning to do? So I'm planning on having... for it to be a little more lively. So I'm going to have Banjo's house. I'm going to make a new Banjo's house. He's going to have a new house. And I'm going to add a few more houses. And with that, a few new characters. Not new characters, I'm going to add characters from the Banjo-Kazooie game who have like moved into Spiral Mountain, for example. So I have 5 houses planned, which I'll go ahead and just say I wanted to make a new Banjo's house here, and I wanted to open this space up, so probably get rid of this right here, and add 2 houses here and have this kind of like a, I don't know, housing area. This is the entryway into the actual hub world that'll be there. I'll have a house here with a specific character and a house over here with a specific character, and the rest will be little things that I'm not quite sure exactly what they are, but yeah. Oh, there's a lot in the chat today. I had surgery on my teeth today, a big surgery with a lot of stitches. Okay, so I hope everything's going good then. What's the music in the background? It's Metroid 2. I was supposed to be talking about the menu theme. I love all other Metroid music though. You should add in ukulele. I feel like someone says that every single time I have a stream. And every time, pretty sure every time I say, we'll see, or that's a good idea, I'll try to have an Easter egg like that, blah, blah, blah. Because it would, all those things are true. It would be cool to have. It'd be a nice Easter egg. We'll see if I can do it. Ugh. I like having the textures on for this part. Oh, and I know that last time there was a Nintendo Direct, back in April, I had it in the stream. I put a little section, I watched it while I worked. I'm not doing that again because, no, you can't multitask like that. And if people tell you they can, I'd be very weary to believe them. There's no way someone can do 100%, 100%. And, you know, that might not be what they mean when they say multitask, but if I'm going to be working on this, I want it to be 100%. And if I want to watch it direct, it needs to be 100%. So I can't split that. Actually, for this, not everything here will be 100%. Some of it's very monotonous and it's routine, so I don't really need to have a lot of thinking power. But I still want, when I'm watching, I should say, when I'm watching direct, I need 100% for that, so I can't do anything else. Or I want to have 100%. The moment I start paying attention, the moment is the moment that everything stops making sense, or not as interesting, or blah blah blah. Ugh. Why is that being removed? The only ones like that. Alright. Like bottles may be moved from Jinjo Village. Yeah, like that. And I don't plan to have you go inside the houses. Maybe one of them, but not all of them. But it's to give the idea that more people live here. How do you select the rocks like that? So I highlight a face and then I press L. Okay, that was a bad example. Press L to highlight all the faces in the same, I guess, object. So they were formed together, I guess, created together. So when you press L, it highlights everything that was selected, or everything that was created together. And usually when you're seeing me doing L on one of my own objects, it'll highlight the entire thing. But here, I'm not familiar with how they did it. But apparently, the rock is split into different sections. So if I did this, for example, it'll have that section. So apparently it was made like that. I don't know. Maybe it's based on material, but I do not know for sure. See, like that one's full. Okay, I think we're getting into like it's just a bunch of beeps territory. Okay. Let me get the AM2R soundtrack ready. Let me get the chat back up. Okay. You visited this channel a few months ago. Nice. Any plans of doing your own secret quest digging like Stop and Swap? And keep up the great work. Thank you. Chainsaws for breakfast. Thank you. Probably not, because a lot of that stuff requires more than just model editing and what the tool provides. So if I can't do it in the tool, I probably won't do it. But you never know. I'd like to try my hand at doing my own custom coding or ASM. So we'll see. Right now, that's not a focus at all. So I'm not thinking about it. What? What is this? Whoa, we're getting rid of that. So what's that? I don't know what's going on with this wall over here. Wow. Guess that needs to stay. What is all this? Okay, so this looks normal now. This does not look normal. Okay, that looks good. I think this is fine. Okay. Cool. That's cleaned up. This will probably not stay. Yeah. Wow. This chat's going too quick for me today. Are you going to explain the changes in Spiral Mountain through dialogue? Yeah, probably. That'd make the most sense. Are you familiar with the Mario Luigi series? I know I already said that. But yeah, I played Superstar Saga and Paper Jam. I didn't play any of the three in between, though. I never got around to doing that. And I know Paper Jam is not the best example of a Mario Luigi game, but I did play Superstar Saga, so I think I got that covered. Any plans of doing your own... well, it's split up into little sections like that because the N64 had a very small vertex buffer and could only draw triangles from it with a limited number of vertices at a time. There's the answer. Are there going to be water at those places like before? There'll be water, yeah. I'm still thinking about how I want to change the water. This will probably be a little bit bigger. I was going to have like a river going somewhere else, but that's a little much. Yeah, be put to sleep. Oof. Lower the music a bit. See, I cannot tell. There you go. Maybe a little more. Okay. Couple of leaves in the water. I wonder if I could do that. A water texture with... You know what I could do, actually? I could do a normal water texture and then put a thin layer texture on top of it with leaves and that moves. I have to remember that. I'm going to forget that. I want to try that. That'd be cool. And I really think this is way too red. It's just got too much going on at once. It needs to be toned down a bit. So I might try to do like a mix of the green and the autumn. Yeah, because this is a lot. Okay, so I cleaned up the rocks. I was going to do something with that. I think I'm going to leave these two. I'm going to clean it up so it doesn't look like it's freshly broken, but it'll probably stay like that. And I was just saying that I was going to do something with that today, but I think what I'll do instead is try to make the new Banjo's house. So I'll go ahead and save this. I really can't stand my naming conventions. C, I guess. I'm going to start a new one. Hub 0, 1. No. Yeah, let's just go with that. Just go with that. Now I will go to, I believe, B. No. A. Oh, this is the end of the game for Metroid 2. Okay, so we'll listen to the ending and I'll switch to the AM2R soundtrack. Right, I should probably change the color of the rock walls back to something. It could still have a red tint, maybe that could come through vertex shading, but yeah, this is a little much. Actually, I think this is an overlay. It is. Is it an overlay for this too? Wow, it is. Huh. So they're going to be getting an upgrade. Their house is going to be bigger. All right, let's switch. Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. What's up with this right here? What is it? Shift G, all by image. I'll do this as well. Shift G, all by image. I'll go ahead and move that. Ah. Oops, oops, oops. Nope. What is it? Shift F? No. Control F. What do you do for remove doubles? Shift F? No. Control F? No. So what is it? Shift G? No. Control G? No. How did I forget these things? Or just F? Nope, it's not just F. Shift W? No, that was, yeah, see, I did that a second ago. Or just, oh, it's just W. Remove doubles. Cool. Oh, that's still highlighted. Okay. Thank you, Retro. Oh, look at all the chat that I'm missing. You might try selecting the whole mesh, removing the duplicate vertices in order to select the entire rocks at a time. Oh. Yeah, I could have done that. Oops. Feels too red. Amazing you've done a year of this. Oh, VIP Soccer Master, hi. Spiral Mountain Click Clock Wood Fall Theme, yeah. And happy late birthday. It was his birthday last week. Or this weekend. I think it was this weekend, actually. It's last weekend. Still love the autumn theme, though. I'm happy with Spiral Mountain. What's stopping you from making a Banjo-Kazooie ROM hack ding pot? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Oh, right. Space and search for it. I could always do that. True. Oh, I need to clean that up too, because there's two textures right there. FYI, this may save some headache later. 2E models do texture fading the same way as Kazooie for the most part by using vertex alpha shading. In 2E models, though, the triangles of two faded textures lay on the exact same plane. Yes, I did notice that. It's annoying. As opposed to in Kazooie, where two faded textures triangles lay very close together. In order to make the texture fading possible, you have to separate faded textures from the surfaces below them. Yeah, I did notice that, especially with like this path. Yeah, it's pretty annoying, actually. Okay, so I'll be streaming for about another 15 minutes. Yeah, it's really short today. Beyond that, I can't do any more, and I'm gonna leave a little bit earlier than before the direct. I'm not gonna be here the entire time. So, be aware, please. Yeah, Banjo and Kazooie got an upgrade. Got a bigger house. It's really all it's gonna be is a taller house. I might even keep the roof the same, to be honest. Hi everyone who's saying hello right now. Maybe I should tilt it a little bit. Did that do anything? It did. There, I think that's better. I feel like there should be a fourth window somewhere. Otherwise that looks kind of strange. Maybe one here and that one goes here. Let's do select everything except the lower parts that were originally there, and then the window frames, and then unwrap. Yeah, but that you can't really see the window on the right side of the house. The point I'm making is that looking at it from here, it looks odd. Why don't I bring this down really quick? Oh, whatever. Yeah, something's off about it. About the front. Like that I could also move up easily. And I don't want to do like perfectly doom doom. So I had one higher up. So I was gonna, yeah, let's think of moving that here. Maybe if I lowered that again. I think I might just lower this a bit and put another one really high up. Bring that. Yeah, I think I'll try that. I'll also duplicate that for later. Oh, I'll fix that in a second. have this one the highest? No, not the highest. Yeah, I'll deal with that in a second. Or I'll deal with it now. Let's make it quick. Oh. You should add to the story that models or someone moved in, so they had to expand the size. Of their house. My idea was that because of the events of Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, they had so much success and money for some reason. So they got a bigger house. I'll bring that one back down there. Have the downstairs nearly the same, just expanded the kitchen area with a little small table with chairs. Also, of course, have the stairs. I bet Bottle's floor would have the Jet for his Gemini poster for Tooie. On the second floor, give Banjo and Kazooie their own room. Also, Bottle's picture from the first game would be moved to his floor. Add a small attic along with a Jiggy. Spiral Mountain doesn't really have Jiggies though. I should have, before I started moving windows around, I should have fixed these windows and whatever they have inside of them. Forgot. Ugh. Forgot again. That bump right there should have made for that one to be the highest. So now those two are too close. Or maybe not, maybe that'll work. Right there. Let's try it. Just do something so it makes sense. Well, yeah, I hope so. I'm gonna stream for about 8 more minutes. That's about it, and then I'm cutting it off. How about Grunty's Lair gets an update with the torn picture leading to a secret bonus room? I feel like that's been done already. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen that already. Someone else did that. Bigger house. There you go. Oh, whoa. Okay, well, Retro, what did you say about the UV mapping for this? Let's see. One note before you try to do UV mapping, what you'll want to do is select everything except the lower parts that were originally there, and the window frames. So by that, I think you mean this area and the windows. And then unwrap. Maybe put it, okay. I should have gotten rid of these when I had the chance. I'll just fix that. That one looks fine. Oh, they all look fine. Okay. That just needs to be fixed. Okay. Something like that, it's always upside down like that. First, for starters, we can do this. What is this right here? It's that. Okay, I see. Which would mean... Oh, what? Does this have to be way smaller? Deselect the door corridor. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. I should do that then. The entire door corridor? Oh. I'm trying to make sense of this. It doesn't really matter if that top part has it. Also, I'm not done making the house. Supposed to also make something that goes up. I didn't want to do that yet. There we go. And I could lower that if I need to later. Okay. So I'm gonna have to stop here, like, now. So I'll read the rest of the comments, and then whatever else happens with this, I'll do later. I'll fix later, I should say. Let me go ahead and move this down, though, so it looks better. Cool. Alright, that's the general idea for the house. That I'll probably move a little bit there. So it looks like it could fit over there. Okay. Maybe add a Donkey Kong 64 Easter egg in the attic, like DK arcade machine for Frantic Factory. Oh, that's nice. Have I ever heard Super ZMZ swear before? I don't remember. I think not. Well, you have a lot of streams to go back through and check. Is the bottle something funny or what? What bottles thing? Have the second floor be an attic, and behind a box of leftover Banjo-Kazooie stuff have bottles, molehill, and if you talk to him, have Kazooie nag him for sneaking in and not paying rent. And have him give him a chiggy. The only problem is that I'll still have molehills in this game, so yeah. You have to flip normals, I believe, on that invisible triangle. Okay, gotta keep that in mind. How looks good. Cool. Okay. I think I'm gonna wrap it up then. Alright, cool. Let me see how long this stream was. Curiosity. Alright, 50 minutes. It's gonna have to end there. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you next week. Thanks again. Goodbye.